From Fox 5 New York, this is Good Day Weekend.
Good morning and welcome to Good Day Weekend. It's Saturday, August 2nd. I'm Richard Jacobus here in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thanks for joining us live on the Fox Local app. Our top stories this morning: the NYPD on the hunt for the suspect in a deadly stabbing inside a Brooklyn deli. Happened just after 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon in East New York. Police say a 33-year-old man was stabbed multiple times and died after being rushed to the hospital. Cops believe the victim may have worked at that bodega. At an emotional, tear-filled night in the Bronx, as NYPD officers and members of the community stood outside the 4-7 precinct to remember a man who spent more than 3 years as a member of New York's finest before his life was cut short. The vigil for now detective first grade Interro Islam was filled with memories from Islam's family and his superiors, who described the 36-year-old Bangladeshi immigrant as a man who showed up to work every day, accepting his assignments with a smile. Islam was shot and killed by a lone gunman this week while working a security detail at 345 Park Avenue in Midtown. And the forecast today, well, it is a winner, I think, for the entire weekend. Sunny and comfortable, low humidity, high of 81 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear and mild, and nice and comfortable tomorrow, mid-80s. It doesn't really get better than that. And out of the latest on New York State's rocky legal pot shop rollout, more than 150 of them could be forced to close, all because of a mistake made by state cannabis officials. Fox 5's Kendall Green breaks it all down for us.
Hi, welcome to our store. Come in.
The Savoki siblings for almost a year have been living out their version of the American dream alongside their parents.
It's taken over 2 years to get us up and running.
They quit their jobs to operate the dispensary, growing a buzz in the neighborhood. And just before their first anniversary, coming up in August, they were blown away by news from the Office of Cannabis Management. The law prevents cannabis shops from operating within 500 feet of school grounds. But OCM assumed the law measured from the shop's front door to the school's front door. That distance is actually from the shop's front door to the school's property line. A mishap that shifts Alto Canna within 500 feet of the closest school, which could uproot their shop.
The location that the state told us was valid and legitimate and we can use as a dispensary is no longer the case.
All of their work and their livelihoods now in jeopardy, but not because of anything within their control.
We just want to continue to operate how we have been for the last year, serving the community.
And packing up and starting over is no cakewalk.
And it's also not easy to find a location. You know, not being federally legal, there's different loopholes that we need to jump through to find a place without, any federal mortgage on the property.
Felicia Reed, acting executive director of the New York State Office of Cannabis Management, sent Fox 5 a statement. We are actively pursuing legislative solutions to protect impacted businesses, and we remain committed to learning from the past missteps to ensure a more stable, transparent, and legally sound cannabis industry moving forward.
I was heartbroken because we built relationships here. I feel like we've been very well received by the community, and it's sad.
It's absolutely terrible. It wasn't our mistake, and the whole thing is just devastating.
Now, OCM officials say businesses like Alto's that were affected by that oversight issue won't have to move immediately, but when it's time to apply for their license, that's when they're going to face the issue. That's the latest here in Tribeca. Kendall Green, Fox 5 News.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul announcing the engineering and design phase of the Interro Express has commenced. The governor making the announcement in Brooklyn on Friday. The transit system will provide direct connections between Brooklyn and Queens and will reduce travel times up to 30 minutes in either direction. The projected annual ridership, 48 million total trips. That's higher than any other light rail system across the U.S. And in just 2 years, a young gymnast on Long Island has racked up more medals than most can dream of winning in a lifetime. Definitely not us. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg joins 8-year-old Kyla Smith on the tumbling mat.
She's pint-sized but powerful. And when Kayla Smith steps into the gym, she gets into a groove.
I love gymnastics.
The 8-year-old is one of the youngest and most talented gymnasts at her level. And while she's only been competing for about 2 years, she trains like a pro. And makes all of the twists and tumbles look easy.
I hit 4 days a week for 3 or 6 hours a day.
She had that natural ability, and we saw that.
Let's do one more. When you land, I want you to pull your chin up.
Her coach says her accomplishments are astounding. Kayla got a perfect score on bars during the competitive season, and she also earned a spot among the top 100 gymnasts in the country.
I got a 10 on that. It's like the highest score.
Most recently, she brought back the bronze at the Junior Olympics in Texas. But it's not just her scores, it's her spirit and spark.
She has no fear, which is a good thing because she will go for anything. She'll work really hard at it, and if she doesn't get it the first time, will continuously do it.
Kayla will spend the rest of her summer sharpening her skills. She's got her eyes on the Junior Olympics. She says if she's soared there once, she's determined to do it again.
And once she's old enough, Kayla hopes to qualify for the Olympic Games. Her role model, Simone Biles. But her biggest cheerleaders are closer to home, her teammates and her parents.
She's determined. She shows commitment and focus. She gets straight A's, and so I can't ask for anything more. I'm very proud of her.
A little girl proving big dreams are not just a balancing act.
Good job, Kay.
In New Hyde Park, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
What an inspiration she is. New data revealing today how Gen Zers pick their travel destinations. Instead of going to a vacation spot based on activities, they pick the most photogenic locations. A survey of 1,000 Gen Zers shows 3 in 5 people follow this pattern. Overall, 60% of Americans say they would choose a more expensive location if it looks more impressive in photos. Batter Up, America's favorite pastime, and Broadway coming together to put on quite a show in Central Park. Our Steve Lacey is stepping up to the plate to show us how the Broadway Show League has been hitting homers for 70 seasons.
Oh, no. The boys and girls of summer.
Let's go, my guy.
Trading the bright lights of Broadway for the sun-drenched Heckscher ball fields of Central Park.
This is just a thing that gets us out of the building and gets us closer as a company.
The 70th season of the Broadway Show League in full swing, where being the MVP is equal to the feeling of winning a Tony.
We all sing and dance for a living, so we shouldn't take softball that seriously, but everybody's obviously competitive.
And on Thursdays, even after a 2-show Wednesday, everyone turns out.
It's a great way for cast to break out of their shells and get out of that show schedule and do something fun.
Here, softball has just as much drama as anything on stage, even a showman's.
We met on tour.
Yes.
We're now married.
Yes.
We've been playing together since 2012, 13?
Yeah.
He
taught me everything I know about softball.
So this is where we love to be.
Yes.
And it's not just actors.
I am the child guardian on MJ the Musical, and the child guardian is the person backstage who takes care of the young kid actors in the show.
It's Bridget's 14th show.
My first show was Gypsy with Bernadette Peters.
Proof that everyone gets their moment in the spotlight in Turn It Bat, from Broadway regulars to big names. Clooney, Jonas, Tomlin, Lemon, all have been on the roster. As Fox 5 found out firsthand 39 summers ago.
It's taken me 61 years. I got a hit. And I may never recover from it.
But not Midler. That was just on Seinfeld. But A-lister or Usher, they all have to listen to this guy, the head ump.
On the field, yes. Off the field, they can do whatever they want. George Clooney, of course, one of the better pitchers in the game.
But here it's more Joe Hardy than Joe DiMaggio, or in this case, Joe Namath, the Jets QB. Known as Broadway Joe, also suiting up to play ball back in the 80s while taking on a role in Broadway's most famous baseball musical, Damn Yankees at Jones Beach. Like the Show League, it's also celebrating a 70th anniversary this year, a legacy the commish is proud of as he marks his 16th season.
Everybody's equal. You could be the star of the show at night, somebody front of house, somebody on the crew, somebody backstage could be the star during the day. It's really a great thing that the Broadway community gets together every Thursday.
And his most memorable player, an American Idol alum, might surprise you.
Constantine Maroulis, who was in Rock of Ages years ago. He was a rock star on Broadway, and he was also a rock star on the field. He was a great, great ball player.
So the next time you're looking for something to do uniquely New York and free, maybe the best seat in the house can be found here at the Bleachers, Thursdays from April through August in Central Park. Let's go! Steve Lacey, Fox 5 News.
I love that we can go and watch that. Don't go away. We'll be right back with a Fox 5 health alert regarding some popular energy drinks. But first, here's the 7-day forecast for the week ahead.